welcome back to the GSL Super Tournament Season 2. There's only one spot remaining in the Final Four.
GSL 슈퍼토너먼트 시즌 2 다시 한번 이벤트 안내해드립니다.
Oh, I hope so.
It's going to be
so good as
먼저
yesterday.
현장 이벤트입니다.
Quick announcement, guys. If you're here in the studio, we have giveaways for GSL jerseys
and some other stuff.
and some other goodies. So I believe hang on to your tickets.
또 온라인 이벤트입니다.
There's a number on it, am I right? There's a number on it. There's a number on the ticket.
And anyone have the blue ticket? Everyone's like, oh, I won! Of course there's a number on it, Tasteless.
I'm like, there's a letter. Could it be a funny symbol? If you have man holding his head, then you have won a jersey. No, we got these giveaways, so stay here and you can win something special. And if you're just watching on the stream, I'm sorry you're not here. It's even better in real life.
Oh my God, it really is.
All right, guys, let's get going with our final match. No turning back now. herO SOS.
This is going to be a cool one, man. They are both such brainy Protosses.
That's right.
Really can kind of outthink everyone else. You know, they're both unbelievably dangerous players. And I mean, we already went over herO yesterday about how cool he is. That like he rode here on a skateboard and all. But did you know that SOS rode here on a drone today?
No way.
He hung off a drone and flew himself through the city to get here.
That is crazy. And had he fallen, he would have died. But he's like, no, I know this exactly.
Yeah, why would he fall?
By the way, they've been hanging out in the studio all day since we've been here.
Yeah.
I've seen them walking around. It looks like they went to the convenience store somewhere between games, came back with some drinks. They've been hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
These guys, of course, have a lot of respect for each other. And have played against each other many times. There are very different play styles to PvP with both of them. herO seems to have a very specific build that's aimed to kill you at a specific point in time, especially PvP. He can, of course, still play a normal game. SOS is just weird and hard to figure out. He sort of gets in these funny spots or gives you kind of weird intel that can lead you down the wrong path.
Yeah.
This is why he's, in a lot of ways, the most accomplished Protoss player ever.
That is true, actually.
I mean, if we're talking about StarCraft 2, I guess there's also Bisu in StarCraft 1, but yeah, for SOS here.
Yeah, in fact, if he wins this match, he qualifies for BlizzCon and is the biggest money winner in all time of StarCraft 2.
That's right. And so many times, by the way, he's in the finals of something that people are rooting against him.
Yeah,
Remember both
really
BlizzCons?
funny,
People, you know, everybody was like, no way, SOS is going to win this. And he's like, look at my weird builds.
He's not just weird builds, he's everything. He's like he can macro, he can micro, he can do standard play. He just doesn't do it most of the time because it's easier to beat pro gamers with tricky stuff because he outsmarts everyone. But herO outsmarted Zest yesterday, and Zest is in such good form. Like, his play is fantastic. So
yeah,
this is a hard one to predict. What are you thinking, Tasteless?
SOS 3-2.
Yeah.
But let's not forget, this is herO's tournament. He won the first super tournament.
Yeah. No, I think you're right, though. I'm feeling SOS a little bit here tonight. I mean, especially, well, the thing is, there's a lot of builds in PvP. There's a lot of different things you can do. But he got to see what herO had in store for Zest, and herO was not holding things back against Zest. I can promise you that. So I feel like SOS comes in with that small advantage. He has games literally from yesterday that he saw herO play in PvP. He's ready, Tasteless. It's time for SOS to win his BlizzCon spot.
Here we go. Game 1, Ascension to Ire. This is a fight for the last spot in the round of 4.
GSL SuperTournament.
Whoa, it's like I said it, and then the voice came on and finished my sentence. Whoa.
I'm getting jealous of that voice.
Yeah.
It's moving in on my taste
That's
list.
right. There's suddenly a third guy here with us. What's going on? In the upper left, in the blue, he is
Root Gaming, herO.
Does this shirt say continue?
Yeah.
Okay, just showing off to everybody that I can read. In the bottom right.
Kinnair Green Wings, sOs.
Does his shirt say continue?
Does his shirt say
No.
wings? It's like, no, it says wings. I'm like, oh, I should have just let it. Let it keep the win and move on.
That's the small wins.
Yeah, sorry guys. So, PvP, and the big guy strikes again.
Okay.
So be it. As the prophecy had told.
Those big guys.
It was written on the walls of the pyramids. Talking about it for a long time.
Actually, you know, those hieroglyphs on the walls of the pyramids, there is a picture of SOS in there, but he's just wearing a bird mask, so you can't tell.
So stupid. They were warning us about it. They warned us about this for a long time, you know?
Yeah. Well, you think that flood
You thought that was a joke, that those pyramids were shaped like that so Protoss buildings could land with on them?
Yeah, come on.
No, that's exactly.
They look like Nexuses. Do you think that this is a coincidence? Nestea carved those into the pyramid to foretell the third BlizzCon victory by SOS.
Rogue needs a hero.
He really
So we want to
does.
see Rogue versus, yeah, he does actually.
If herO beats SOS, Rogue can still make it to BlizzCon by winning the tournament.
I feel like right now Rogue is watching this with he's collected some of SOS's hair and he's made like a voodoo doll out of it and he's like stabbing it. And he's also holding a cursed monkey's paw that he still has one wish that he can grant him a victory. I mean, this is going to be weird from watching this where it's like, well, I did everything I could do, but now it's up to the universe to figure out if I move on.
It's too bad for Rogue. He's really kind of peaking at the end of the year here. But I guess SOS is the ultimate gatekeeper at the moment. Of course, if SOS loses, Rogue could lose to Innovation or Dark in the finals. So I think Dark will take out herO. That's...
You know, you've been making a lot of good Nestea jokes here. We haven't made. You guys have not been watching GSL for that long. He was like one of the first best players, and Dan had all these like he's the creator of the universe jokes.
Well,
here.
he was the smartest.
He was the smartest for sure
in that era.
What people don't know is occasionally people come and give us gifts, and the best gift I've ever received, somebody gave me a mug.
Yes.
Of Nestea holding a Bible.
Okay, so
literally a photograph.
I actually have the Bible as well.
Yeah,
a fan found Nestea in an event.
Yes.
Had him sign a Bible, took a picture of it.
Yes.
Then he had mugs made with Nestea holding a Bible that he has signed.
Yeah.
And then brought each of us a mug, and he gave me the Bible.
That's right.
And
you
I
have the Bible.
both of them. I drink
every
out
time
of the
I
mug
wake
every
up
week.
and make my tea or my coffee. It's Nestea on the mug.
It's amazing.
And then when somebody comes over to my house and they see that, they're like, "Who's that on your mug?" And I'm like, "That's Nestea."
He created the universe.
And they're like, "What?" And then I'm like, "Never mind."
It was the most clever gift ever.
Oh yeah, that was.
By the way, Proxy Gate, 3 gates.
Yeah.
Many stalkers coming in.
Very much like herO always plays. Boom, blindsiding this. Oh no.
Well, if
you know what?
The
angling is actually better.
Well, he's going to come up from behind with extra stalkers. Ooh, great micro by SOS, though.
Oh, my God. This is bad for SOS. The targeting very good here.
SOS's micro is actually outdoing herO at the moment.
Yep.
herO has had an advantage for this whole time.
Oh! I love that there's the one force field like, bah!
Yeah, and it actually helped.
It kind of helped. They had to arc around
two
it.
adepts with it.
Almost always, if we see just one force field come up, it's like they just kind of spammed it out and didn't know what to do. But it made those adepts kind of curve around the edges there.
Dude, this has been a magnificent set of microing.
Dude,
it moved like SOS is playing so well right now. He's the one getting SOS to buy herO here, and he's saving his ship.
What's weird because this is like we're watching Rock lose to Scissors or something as far as build orders go. Yeah. Okay, the Immortal's out.
No, man, they both went Spock, that's for sure. That's the one thing I know.
Hold up, coming in now.
Okay, this is getting a little bit hairy here. These adepts getting some kills. Of course, the stalkers are in the natural too.
So the adepts have been forced out. And what that does, that was crazy. Actually ran up there.
I'm going to go up here while he has an Immortal. No, never mind.
So what the adepts do is you can draw SOS's army back to defend its probes because that's the most important, while the damage is still being dealt over there at the natural. And eventually the Nexus can fall if you do it right.
Okay, great overcharge right there, trying to kill off. Ooh, just barely doesn't get that adept. That's really annoying.
Doesn't have too many overcharges, so that adept is just going to wait. Looks like he's going to shade over here.
Catches the shade out, so that's a very nice move by SOS as well.
And dude, Artosis, there are 2 Stargates being made. Oh my god.
herO into 2 Stargates.
There's 2 Stargates being made.
This is brilliant. This is
I
amazing.
actually would not have even seen it.
This is great because his opponent here, like, he knows his tech fully. He's hurt the economy some, right?
Yeah.
He's forced a lot of units out. Sure, he has some Stalkers, but he's mostly Immortals. He knows there's no Twilight. What is the counter to double Stargate? Any of these things that we've just mentioned. The Phoenixes are going to wreck.
So he's getting 1...
or the Oracles, or whatever he wants to make out of them.
Maybe he just makes only Oracles. Maybe that's...
He started an Oracle.
2 Oracles.
Canceled it.
2 Oracles.
Okay, Mass Oracles PvP. It's time.
The entire Protoss metagame has officially just changed today with the number of games and casts where Oracles are just like...
Just Mass Oracles.
Just kind of there.
All races, all matchups.
All races.
Hey, we saw him beat a Phoenix player with Oracles yesterday. So...
Yeah, it's true.
Oracles beat Phoenixes, don't you guys know?
This Oracle play, man. It's like all the Protosses figured it out at once. I want to know who was truly the first person who started to make this work.
To make Mass Oracles? It was Haas, man.
Yeah, actually, yeah. This is true.
As far as I can tell.
On record, yeah.
Like, he started that against Zerg.
Yeah.
That was, and this was like way back, just Mass Oracles before Hydra Bane came up. And I tell you, it was the easiest 2 days I ever had on the ladder. I saw Haas do that on like a stream. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then Zerg started killing it, and it took a whole year almost, I guess, for Protoss to start.
It's funny too because people super dismissed it early on, and they were wrong.
The Oracle's hitting both locations here.
Oh, just out of range.
He sees a prism pop out as well. That's kind of useful. I'm gonna get
He's like,
this.
you won't have any shields on your assimilator when I'm through with you. Oh no, now he dies.
Does he?
I just wanted to be like that Ultralisk in the other game.
Oh,
I guess
that's annoying.
Just land on that temple there. So that's all you can do for the rest of this game.
The Oracle pilot like goes down a rope into that temple and then draws SOS onto the wall, and the cycle is complete.
And we know that this map was actually played before humans ruled the Earth and everything. It completes the time travel loop.
Yeah.
Okay, easily cleans that up. Really the big victory in some ways for that Oracle was seeing that Warp Prism.
Yeah. Dark Shrine being hidden over here by SOS. God, these 2, man, they're doing every single weird thing they can possibly think. It's like, yeah, 2 Stargate Oracle, this is good right now. After hiding the gate, right? And then like SOS is like, well, I'll just hide a Dark Shrine now. That's cool, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is a wild game. You know, to be honest, with just build order and play styles, these are like the 2 most exciting people for PvP we could ever have.
Yeah.
Because they are just like so weird and crazy with their strats.
They are wild. And look at this, he's got so many Phoenixes right now. Just a lot of control going to herO, but of course, DTs,
yep,
they can really mess up your best laid plans, that's for sure.
Okay, just gonna shave off a few probes. Might as well. And he'll get out of here easily. So for unit comps, by the way, guys, they didn't actually stick to all of Mass Oracle like we thought they might. It was just stuck with 2, but I'm still not counting it out in this series either. That's what I've learned for today. Is to just kind of
I think Stalkers are
kind of not be surprised when lots of Oracles made. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that. So the Dark Shrine's almost done. Where's the warping point if he's going to try to hit him?
He's got a prism.
Okay, but where's the prism? I actually don't see it on the map.
The prism's up at the very top at 12 o'clock right now.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So he'll probably try to come in there. And we'll just have to see if he's ready. So there are the 2 DTs being made.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he has for detection. Looks like he has a cannon. If you have 2-3 DTs, you can easily drop him on a cannon and kill it. But there's an Oracle, so he can fly back and kill that off.
Okay. Here come the DTs now. Let's see how much damage they actually get. Usually the first attack's the most important because it's like, well, how much is actually going to be lost here?
Okay, 2 DTs walking in.
Oh, here's a cannon. Get it!
Oh boy.
I felt like we hyped this up way too much. Sorry.
Well, if there was no mothership core there, who knows?
Here's the DT now down at the 3rd base. And I don't see anything here.
Yeah. He's got to bring back his Oracle here and tag it.
Okay, quick reaction here. by herO. He's lost 7 probes though already. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now he's like,
He's getting something done at least.
you know what? Running away is fine.
Did he just not have mana on the...
I was confused about that because I was sort of waiting for that to be wiped out, but
50 is not a lot.
The fact that the DT gets to run away and come in there later, like when a big fight's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody who's played this game knows there's a lot of times where you think you're fine and then you go back and you're like, oh, all my workers are gone. I guess I lose the game. That could happen here too, especially with all the weird stuff that's been going on so far. Still waiting to see if anybody's going to take a 4th base. And it looks like herO's going to move out.
Well, he does have a really good army.
Well,
that is
also
a scary army.
It's going to sound weird, but you know, every DT that you kill, it's sort of like it's one less Archon or something, and Archons are super important later on. You know, sometimes in these big fights, we sort of want to look for 2 specific units, and it's Immortals and Archons to kind of decide who wins the fight.
herO Immortals aren't going to work out very well for SOS because they can just be lifted. Really, this is going to have to be an Archon-based defense. Hopefully some overcharges as well for him. Yeah, this is just a bigger, better army right now for his opponent. Oh, I like that. I like that. Get rid of some of those lifts at least.
And he's still got a few more that he can do. Okay, he does it on the rest. I'm not sure if there's any more Phoenixes. We don't have them on camera.
Yeah.
If they have energy still.
He still has 2 or 3 with energy. Double feedback, one of them. But hey, he's just trying to minimize the amount of pickups because he does need his Immortals fighting.
Oh, dude, and to top the weirdness, look at where herO expands.
Oh,
What a weird, funny location that is. That might just go unchecked for a long time.
Yeah, that is an odd spot.
The only thing that could have been weirder than that is the mirrored spot at the top. It's like, well, you just might not see that.
Yeah, that's like SOS's base, that one.
yeah.
Only place weirder than that is if he drops a probe in the main and makes a Nexus in there.
Yeah.
In SOS's main, what about that, Tastes?
Yeah, what about that?
Then he can recall to that.
Yeah, mine exploded right there. So, we don't see probes transferred here. And, you know, one of the things, if you make a base down there, the whole idea is that you don't want it to be spotted, right? So, like, let's see if he transfers anything or if he just makes probes from there very slowly. This is kind of like what you could call a pocket base, where both players think they're even on bases, but, okay, he is going to transfer it, so let's see if this does get spotted.
By the way, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Mothership on the way, and this is a great follow-up when you have Phoenixes as well, because with the Phoenixes, you've already forced them basically to not have Oracles, and then just having Phoenixes, you will kill off Observers very quickly. So when you have when you have Phoenixes, you go into Mothership, and you can actually just straight win the game off of one cloaked battle. Sometimes you just will deny all detection for your opponent, and then they're dead.
Okay, big play here by herO. I think herO's starting to get a leg up, Artosis.
Oh, yeah.
He just got those zealots to take out that base. It's still 3 base versus 4 bases, although SOS isn't in the know.
Yeah, I'm really liking this situation right now for him. Adding some more Immortals and Archons. That Mothership is so crucial.
So he's going to get rid of this Dark Shrine. Just another little thing that's slowing him down.
Oh, that's super annoying. He doesn't have any defense there either. Looks like he wants to attack, but that Mothership is finishing.
You know, I don't know if there's much else going for SOS. I think he has to have a good engage. I think that everything was basically handled better by herO. herO actually played this almost in 15 minutes. herO basically was 1 step ahead every time, despite SOS really handling almost everything well. Again, as Artosis was saying, the Mothership makes everything cloaked, so what you want to do is see if the Phoenixes can just snipe the few Observers.
Yeah.
Or anything else.
You really need Oracle against Mothership. You can't really rely on Observers very well. Okay, nice pickoffs there.
Okay, it's kind of awkward for the 2 players here because nobody can really go on the end of the bottleneck of that a little narrow valley there.
That is so many Archons. Oh my gosh.
It's like cotton ball hell, Artosis.
Cotton ball hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he's coming down.
Need anything swapped?
Swabs his whole base off the map is what he does.
Oh,
all right, he's coming to the bottom. Let's look for the Observers. This might be tricky to spot.
Well, SOS will hold him back. He's very good at things like that. But microing right now, looks like one of those does go down.
Yeah. Enough Observers over here.
Yeah, look at SOS.
Laying a trap here. This actually may set off. Okay, not too bad, though. Some of those Archons in the front, man. No shields there. Meanwhile, some harass coming down here.
Yeah, quite a bit.
This is so smart. herO didn't max out his entire army. into that big ball that was down at the bottom. He's leaving supply open so he can keep reloading Zealots and sort of streaming them down here to the bottom.
Looks like SOS does have enough, though. Very good crisis management right there. Had that cannon helping out as well as that mothership core. But the Archons continue to flow.
So because herO has this other base, and I don't think SOS spotted it yet. We'll probably have our observer Shine will probably check in a minute here, but because SOS doesn't know, the Archon count's going to get higher and higher for herO. And that's just like super, super important with the extra gases he's mining there.
Yeah, he's got 15 right now.
Yeah.
Which makes about 5 snowmen.
Yeah, that's a good way to
like
put it.
3 Archons is a snowman, right?
Yeah, absolutely, if they can stand on each other's heads.
Which makes you really think the Archon drops, that's like a headless snowman drop. That's really scary.
It's absolutely terrifying. And now some of the Archons are in the back here for SOS. It's not the best surface area. They're kind of moving around.
Yeah. Well, he does have some Immortals back here, as well as Stalkers firing
using the
away.
Warp Prism here, too, to juggle that. I think herO's starting to push in a little bit further.
He just has a bit more here with those 4 Immortals in the back, dealing massive amounts of damage as well. Some Warpins coming up here from herO. SOS starting to get broken at this point.
Okay, he's still coming in. Almost nothing remaining in that set. GG. herO takes game 1. Hungry to move on to the finals of the tournament Season 2, the one he already won Season 1 of.
Dude, I think that SOS is a reptilian. I was watching his face when he lost. He stuck his tongue out.
Yeah, man.
Just kind of tasted the air there.
Well, the reptilians do rule the world, Artosis.
Well,
they do control the weather. SOS, you know, that was one of the first times, I think, in a really, really long, drawn-out game, we saw him get outmaneuvered strategically. Can't believe I'm saying it.
Yeah, that was really, really well done by herO overall. Like, the going into 2 Stargates was absolutely my favorite part of that. And I think that the DT tech was a good idea by SOS. It didn't really end up doing as much as he was hoping for, but like, just the fact that he's putting on this much pressure, he gets his expand up right, but he like sees your full tech. You're just on Robo. If you're just on Robo, man, Stargates are they are so good.
They're the way to go. Game number 2, Newkirk Precinct. herO versus SOS. Let's do this.
GSL Super Tournament Season 2.
All right, in the bottom left, the blue.
Root Gaming, herO.
And in the bottom right, in the red, he is
Jin Air Green Wings, SOS.
Okay, definitely got to watch for how these guys open up right away. So much you can learn from these two with how they play PvP, but usually you're learning that watching them play against somebody else. Seeing them together, there's a lot of mind games we might not even be able to pick up on.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. He says, why SOS again? I guess we should bring this up, that the first $100,000 tournament that SOS won, I am Katowice against herO in the finals.
Oh my God, I had almost forgotten.
Crushed him. And second place got $0, by the way. SOS is the only person who won money in that tournament.
Can you imagine that? You're like that good and you just have to win this one match, and how much $100,000 would change your life.
Am I remembering this wrong? Because I haven't talked about this tournament in a long time, and it was super epic. But I remember a bunch of the Korean pros, they were like making splits with each other, where it's like, you know, that's a pretty common thing. You're like, okay, well, look, I mean, each of us should get a little bit of money. We're on the same team or something like that, right? But then I believe SOS was one of the only 2 players that said, "Nah, I'm not making any deals. I'm either winning or losing."
Yeah.
I think I recall that correctly, which is pretty sick.
Stargate coming down now for SOS. So the build's already deviating a little bit.
Yeah, Stargate very good for this map.
So this map's kind of funny because we have a lot of pretty intense games, but if you don't kill each other off at a certain point in time, the game goes on for a super long period of time. Almost any matchup, too.
Yeah, it's
funny.
I like the map a lot for PvP, to be honest.
I'm
Like
actually
the
quite
short air distances, and then kind of the open middle part. I like it.
So Abyssal is my favorite map, but I would actually say this might be my like second or third.
Oh yeah, by the way, like
Yeah.
was it Zest? Yeah, Zest did this wall in yesterday. Remember, and I was saying SOS does it on this map sometimes.
Yeah.
And look at the counter that actually hero's bringing in. It looks like it's going to be a pylon rush with double stalker. That's actually really super tricky.
Okay, hold up. This might.
He's busting that right down.
Yeah, and that's the only pylon that's over there powering that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And that's of course Warp Gate. Oh, dude.
That's not good.
I think SOS might get rolled here.
Yeah, if you don't have Warp Gate, that's a hard game to win.
And look at this, he's going for the core. He's so smart.
Yeah.
He doesn't go any further. He knows that's the one thing he has to get. He can actually snowball this with more gates.
How do you even hold this? I think you've got to start making Void Rays or
It's
something.
like a special rush engineered to stop Warp Gate in some way.
Well, that's definitely what it's turned into here.
Yeah.
And now his Warp Gate's going to be unbelievably late. He does have some Phoenixes. He's making some gateways, but that's going to be really slow. Okay, this is a great move, picking up those stalkers. He gets those kills immediately with the overcharge.
Yeah, very true. He might be able to get this gateway here as well. The Phoenix is coming here trying to push back the Mothership Core. Okay. Keep in mind that Nexus is finishing behind this, so if SOS holds, he does have a base and things are going to really normalize. But the fact that there's no Warp Gate means that Stalkers are going to come into the game at a faster rate. Oh! One's not going to come out here, actually go over the pylon instead of the gate. I believe to go for a supply block.
Ooh, he's drilling some probes down right now. Trying to surround a Stalker, unable to do it. Great micro here from herO, but now we have a Void Ray coming out. Turns it on as well. Does end up picking off a Stalker. But look at this. Now that offensive pylon being used to warp in some Stalkers.
This is a crazy build. Okay. I mean, he could try all he wants. Picking up these Stalkers, but there's just not enough damage. GG, whoa!
Uh-oh.
Crazy, man.
Uh-oh.
What am I even seeing?
Dude, herO. Going up 2-0 against SOS. This guy is just too much on fire. Why do I keep doubting him?
That was so sick. Think about how many games we've casted, Artosis. So many. About more than 7 years of just full-time casting SC2. We saw a rush where one guy denies Warp Gate to the other guy like that. Jeez. I keep seeing new stuff. It's so insane.
It's really interesting as well because that's SOS's build and herO used it last night, so he has an intimate understanding of it as well.
Yeah. You know what? It's almost like herO's graduated to the insanity level of SOS. Because herO was always good at these good timings and like being tricky. And SOS was always on these mind game levels where we had to figure out what he was doing almost after the fact. Now it's herO. SOS may have met his match. The crown may be going to herO here.
I like how you say that, Tasteless. herO used to just be a genius, but finally he's gone over the line. He's insane.
Yes, he's an actual insane
These guys are Protoss mad scientists, both of them.
That's right. Okay, game number 3.
GSL
Good luck, SOS.
SuperTournament Season 2.
In the upper left, in the blue, he is
Root Gaming, herO.
By the way, man, I mean, SOS has got to be feeling the heat. The difference between game 1 and 2 and the domination from it in the bottom right.
Jin Air Green Wings, SOS.
Well, SOS, I don't think really is ever nervous or feels fear. This guy has just won too much money with too much on the line too many times. So, like, as cliche as it is, if there's someone that can come back from this, it would be SOS.
Yeah.
And, you know, that last one was definitely a dismantling. But I thought he played quite well in game 1. Like, he out-microed herO, which is something I never really expected to say again. Like, herO is one of the best 3 top 3 controllers. No, he's really one of the best 3 micro Protosses in my opinion. Like, Parting was probably the greatest micro Protoss we ever had. And herO is like right up there, man. You know, he's just really good at that. And SOS played really well that first game. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I would put it like this: is normally It's not just the timing builds that herO does that is so scary, it's that he doesn't make any mistakes with the units when it happens. So if you didn't prepare for it correctly, it probably cost you the game. Yeah. But SOS was really holding it, especially game 1. That control was crazy.
Yeah, it was really good.
Again, it's like people keep getting better and better. It's so exciting. Both going for double adepts here.
Okay. This could get really funny. Both these guys have occasionally done like mass adept strategies. You can definitely put a lot of pressure on with those. And the herO has actually a better setup for this because he's walled at his ramp, so he can block adepts with a single building. So that's kind of nice.
Okay, we now have one of SOS's pylons put out here. Oh, and herO actually hit the probe in the main. How funny.
Yeah, that's a good hiding spot right there. Oh, the Mothership Core is actually going to scout this pylon on the high ground.
This is not looking good for SOS at all.
No.
This is looking honestly really bad.
And look, his Mothership Core isn't going to scout the probe on the high ground in his main.
Yeah.
Or maybe it will on its way back, but seriously.
Little adept versus adept fight here. Oh, he's going to keep stalking this. In fact, the Mothership may have to go back. Yeah, there's a Stargate coming here on for both sides, so we're kind of still in the realm of similarity. But herO is going to gun down this last adept by SOS.
So looks like about a unit up right now.
herO just scouted, by the way, the main of SOS too.
Wow.
So he's in great shape.
Dude, did he cancel the Stargate? He did. Once he got rid of that probe, he canceled Stargate and went into Twilight.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Oh
but now herO comes in.
herO is so good.
That's so crazy to me.
Look at this guy.
He's just so on top of everything in the world.
So for the noobs watching, you know, if they scout you and then you kill the scout and you cancel it, you kind of set the trajectory of what they're trying to respond to on the wrong course. But he scouted twice. So he canceled a building for nothing. He can't utilize it. He's lower on options. SOS is in hot water.
I feel like this is one of those sad moments in the movie where SOS finds out his best friend herO was wearing a wire the whole time.
Yeah.
And SOS is going to prison, man. That's it. It's done. Like, everything's been figured out all the way.
Man, oh man. So Blink's coming now for SOS and a Nexus. So that's sort of where he's trying to navigate this game to. herO, just getting a Robo, getting Phoenixes. I think he knows he plays a clean, safe game.
Yeah.
He wins this.
Just having some Phoenixes, you know, it's a very good thing to have.
Look at herO shading on that pylon. He's so good, Artos.
Whoa, he caught it. It couldn't get away.
Yeah.
Shades were
He was like moving around in case the pylon tried to go somewhere. No. So, the Phoenixes are now headed out. I think as long as herO keeps scouting, I mean, with these guys being so similar in skill, I think as long as herO keeps getting the right scouts and the right answers, SOS is enough behind and enough of an odd spot. It's going to be hard for him to outmaneuver him.
Well, yeah, I mean, these adepts are going to be kind of annoying, especially considering he's flying in right now with the Phoenixes. He's trying to force some overcharges. Notice that SOS is trying not to use overcharges as long as is possible.
Yeah.
He knows that he's going to have to try really hard to defend against everything.
Here we go.
Okay, does not shade in there. That would be very hard to micro those.
Phoenixes can dive in again here. Remember that Mothership Core. It's a clunky unit.
Yeah,
it
he's
can't
going to
just
have
go
to do
anywhere.
it quickly now.
It's low on HP here, too.
Oh, use it.
Oh! Got it. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
He's about to have Blink, so this is actually a really good thing for SOS.
Is he going to send these all the way over here and try to get workers? I think it would be not wise. Oh, he's actually going to do it. I thought he was going to pick that out for sure.
Well, now he's going to lose a lot of units, to be honest. Like, yeah, he's getting an okay amount of probes, but now that he's lost the adepts, this opens up the map for SOS. He can walk out with his stalkers.
It's like herO had an advantage, but he tried to push it too hard.
Yeah,
I think not appreciating that Blink would have been done. If he's going for stalkers, he will have Blink. If he has Blink, he will catch your adepts.
Well, just keeping the adepts like on the map kind of pressures you to leave a lot of stalkers back because you don't want to lose all your probes.
Yeah, even if you're not killing, if they're not killing anything and you're not killing them, the threat of the adepts going and attacking your workers is too big.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we have a Warp Prism coming up here now, as SOS also makes another Nexus.
Couple of mortals, so I don't know that he's going to take any damage, but I mean, SOS has some ability to do something here. Try to target down some sentries.
Okay, good control there by SOS. I believe It was a hallucination?
Well, three probes died, right?
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, I don't see.
So,
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe well, that was a prism, so I guess maybe maybe the Phoenix spun. I don't know.
I don't know. So, Stalker's doing some damage. They now blink away.
Yeah, keeping some pressure up right now. SOS is going into Glaives along with his third base. We might just see him do like a very massive Blink Stalker Adept attack here. Charge is on the way, a lot of Immortals being made. So overall, better units, better upgrades coming for herO. But that doesn't mean that SOS can't find a way in to get a kill. He's got a lot of mobility, he's got his Prism out. We'll see. He's adding a ton of gates as well.
Yeah, he's going to try to go for it. 6 more gates like you were saying, Artosis. That's a lot. Oh, no! For his sake, Phoenix is.
Yeah.
He has to keep that alive, especially with a rush like this. You can't lose the War Prism.
Very, very true on that. He cannot be affording another one to go out across the map. He really needs to try to keep that pressure on for now.
Honestly, a lot of this comes back to those Adepts that shaded in when they probably shouldn't have. SOS still has a fighting chance. But he's got to be very careful from here on out, though.
The one thing that did is give herO more probes, but the third base is a little bit quicker for SOS. So, you know, I don't know if it really ends up paying off in the end. I didn't like it for herO as well. Okay, some Adepts are out.
Yep.
Now, can he actually cover everything? Like Adept shading in, right? Where is the Mothership Core right now?
How many Zealots does herO have? Because he's getting charged here.
Not too many. Not too many.
I think not enough to really matter.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a big enough number, it really is a game changer. But I think with the Adepts,
this is a lot of Adepts. I think SOS is going to be able to end him right here.
Shade comboed with Blink means he's going to get the surface area he wants.
I'm surprised he doesn't just shade on top of the Immortals.
That's what I was thinking as well. In fact, this is a really odd fight that he chose to have.
Yeah.
I guess he wants to try to win off harass. So is he going to get it? We see this army coming down here now. The Phoenix is, I think they can get the War Prism, man.
Oh, he just barely doesn't get that War Prism for now. Does get a lift on a Stalker as it tries to run. 15 probes going down.
I guess I see why he didn't want to fully fight the army, but actually that went so bad for SOS now.
I feel
he
like
lost so many units there of Archons and a lot of Immortals building up here. herO is fast-tracked to win this game.
Where the Shades ended was the worst place he could take a fight.
Yeah, for sure.
So the Shade itself, like maybe the idea was okay, but the Shade itself where it ended was really, really bad for SOS. I think it would have been better if he shaded on top and even blinked forward, targeted everything down.
Great denial there with the pylon.
Oh my
herO
God,
just staying on top of it.
It has no health. He's having such a hard time.
GG, herO 3-0s him. Wow.
Jeez.
Crazy results. I thought this was going to be, couldn't get closer than this, but I was wrong. herO is just too good, man.
That's crazy.
He's too good.
Okay, so now the last BlizzCon spot is in Rogue's hands.
That's right.
SOS might still win it, but if Rogue wins this tournament, he goes to BlizzCon. Craziness.
So crazy. Right, we're going to get an interview with herO. I feel for SOS, but you got to just admire herO in that series, man. We're going to go to an interview now and see what herO's feeling.
4강 진출자, 오늘의 마지막 진출자입니다. 김준호 선수 만나보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
네, 감사합니다.
All right, we found the last player to make the semifinals. Congratulations.
오늘의
Thank
마지막
you.
4강 진출자입니다. 천적을 이겨내셨어요. 소감 어떠세요?
You overcame your arch rival. How do you feel?
유진이랑 할 때 이미 쫄고 들어가는 게 많았는데
I always thought of SOS as a nemesis.
좀 약간 편했어요. 좀 편하게 임해.
But this tournament,
편하게 임한 게 되게 잘 먹힌 것 같고.
네.
I don't really feel much pressure.
진짜 세상
Without
살면서
feeling pressure,
탑3 안으로
it just works for me. I feel more comfortable.
왜냐면 너무 이게 따라다니는 수식어라서 솔직히
I think out of
스트레스도 좀
in my whole
받았거든요.
life, this is easily top 3 happiest moments.
그래도
I can't express
되게 너무 기쁜 것 같아요.
how much pressure I felt facing off against him. I'm just so happy.
이해가 돼요. 정말 김주시 선수 때문에 많이 망했거든요. 작년 시즌
Of course, I understand. You've been defeated by SOS many times in the past. Even last season, season 2. This season,
정말 갚아주시고 싶게 많았을
there were
것
so many
같은데
moments throughout your career where you were eliminated by SOS. What was the most difficult aspect of facing SOS? Well, I just think our play styles are
그게 약간 좀
pretty much the same.
그전에는 너무 약간
I tried to alter my style
너가
slightly.
사파로 해? 그럼 나도 사파야 이런 식으로 약간
네.
So
약간 맞짱 뜨는 느낌으로 했는데
네.
SOS before when he brings up
피하는
unusual
법을
play
알게 된
styles,
것 같아요.
아,
그냥 져주고
I was like, okay,
한다는
well if you're gonna
느낌으로
bring up that style,
네, 오늘
I will go
경기력
for a
정말
more unusual style than yours.
3대 0의 스코어가
And I
나왔거든요.
actually changed my mind a little bit.
연습량에도 혹시 변화가 있으세요?
솔직히 연습량보다
I
생각을
tried to
많이
play a
했어요.
little bit safer, I think, than I
계속
normally would.
생각 때문에 잠을 좀 설칠 정도로 생각을 많이 했거든요.
Yes, was there a lot of
요새
preparation for
느끼는
this
건
match?
이제
No, it's
피지컬을
not
어디서
really about the
느끼니까
preparation.
생각이 뒷받침이
I'm just thinking a lot when the games are going on.
생각을 많이 하는 편인데 그게 좀 잘 먹혔던 것 같아요. 무식하게 했던 예전과 달리 좀.
It's also comes down a lot to
자기 반성까지.
micro. I'm
자,
just thinking a lot
오늘
about how I
기분 좋은
control my army.
결과인데요. 자, 김준호 선수
I'm just thinking a
오늘
lot,
이렇게
basically, is what he's
김민희
saying.
선수를 꺾으면서 이병렬 선수에게는 또 한편의 또 기회가 생겼어요. 지금 이병렬 선수가 어떤 생각하고
네,
계실까요?
그 점에서 솔직히
So after you defeated
유진이한테 좀
SOS,
미안하고
네.
Seems that Rogue has another chance to make it to BlizzCon.
하는 거예요?
아, 그건 아닌데 이병렬
네.
선수와 김유진 선수가 블리즈컨
Yeah, for that I actually kind of feel sorry
경쟁하고
for
있거든요.
병렬이가
SOS.
우승하면은 병렬이가 간다고 들었는데
네.
아, 병렬이랑 신영이랑 하고 이제 저랑 할 수도 있으니까
네.
So I guess as it turns out, this is what Hero's saying. I guess if Rogue wins the whole thing, he goes to BlizzCon. First of all,
아, 저는
I just want to say sorry,
이
SOS.
정도면 밥상 이렇게 할 수도
take
있지
your chances
않을까 이런 생각을
아,
했었는데
일단 병렬이를 염두에 두고 경기를 하지 않았기 때문에
네.
일단 유진이한테 미안한 마음밖에 없는
I hadn't really thought about the
그래도
possibility of
김유진
facing off
선수에게는
against
좀
Rogue.
기회가 많습니다.
To be honest,
일단 김준호 선수
Mostly I was just focused on my games and then of course feeling sorry that I took that spot away from SOS.
각오를 들려주시죠.
So in the semifinals, you're going to face off against Dark.
이게
What are your thoughts on
제가
him?
상대전적으로 제가 유진이한테 밀렸다면 이번에는 영호한테는 제가 좀 많이 앞서요.
네.
근데 이게
My
밀리는
past
사람의
record,
마음을 알기 때문에 이를 갈고
I had a bad record against SOS, but my record against Dark's actually better. But I also know,
준비 열심히 해서 8강, 16강처럼
then again, I also know from my own experience in this match that if I have a bad record
네,
against
방심하지
my
않겠다.
opponent,
김준호
they can
선수였는데
still
다시
beat
한번
me, or
축하드립니다.
I can still beat them. In other words, Dark can still beat him too.
자,
So
이렇게
he's going to approach Dark with caution.
슈퍼토너먼트 2 마지막 4강 진출자 김준호
Okay,
선수
so
만나봤습니다.
Hero
자, 8강
advances,
최종
just
결과와
stellar,
4강
stellar
대진
play.
확인해 보시죠.
Yeah.
I do want to mention something.
Mention
You see
away.
your top four here, of course. It's going to be just amazing. All of that tomorrow, guys. We get both of the round of 4 and then the finals, which is a best of 7. So, oh my God.
That's right.
Make
If
sure
you can
you are
come,
watching.
do come.
Yeah.
Sunday, 5 p.m. the same time this tournament started every day as we crown a champion for the Super Tournament.
Yeah. By the way, if SOS doesn't make it because Rogue wins, as I've already predicted so strongly, that will be the keeping on of the pattern of either SOS wins the World Championship or gets the spot right below qualifying.
That's
17th place a few years ago. Last year, lost the finals to Björn, or he would have been there. And here he is. He'll finish either in 8th or 9th place for WCS Korea.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So to start things off tomorrow, Innovation versus Rogue. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. And Dark versus Hero. Oh, God, these games have been so good. They're only going to get
Crazy
better.
matches. I can't wait to see what Hero's PVZ is going to look like because I'm
Yeah.
kind of like counting him out a little bit, but PVZ meta has changed. It's very Oracle based.
Yeah.
Maybe Hero can take out Dark, but Dark is looking really great in that matchup too.
He really is. Kind of a funny side of that bracket because we saw these guys win off mirror matchups, but yeah, PVZ is totally different than PvP or ZVZ.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see. They don't have a lot of time to prepare.
No,
That's sort of
tomorrow.
the beauty of the
I
Super
gotta go home
Tournament.
and sleep.
If you keep winning, you keep playing every day. Coming up next is the Shoutcraft Kings.
Yes. Switch
So-
to Total Biscuits channel.
Yes.
You want to hear Apollo cast again, right?
Yeah, you miss Apollo, right?
Of course.
You need to hear casting with different accents than American accents.
Yeah.
You need some of those British
well,
accents.
you're gonna have plenty of British accents tonight. Tune into that, I believe, Twitch TV / Total Biscuit.
I
think
believe
so.
so. Don't
But,
hold us to that, but just go find it, and you can keep watching StarCraft too.
Yeah, it just it never ends, and you're gonna
Never
see.
ends.
I bet you, who lost the first match? I don't even remember. What was it? Anyway, whoever it is probably already home getting ready to play Shoutcraft Kings.
That's right.
All right, so
If you're in the studio, don't go anywhere because we have the giveaway. You guys at home, you're also not allowed to leave because of that Shoutcraft Kings.
yeah, it'll be a cheeky
Only
old
we are
time.
allowed to leave.
Yeah,
Only we may leave.
yeah, we're out of here.
Don't forget that.
But make sure you tune in tomorrow. Only 3 matches, but a best
That's right.
7 in that finals. I think Innovation Rogue is going to go 5 games, man. It's going to be epic.
We love you guys. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night. We'll see you tomorrow for the finals of the GSL Super Tournament.
Go tell them on the mountain.